Many of you, raise your hands. How many of you still have Christmas lights up? Christmas, it's January 30th, but I know more people who have said, I'll wait till it gets a little warmer, and then I'll get those down. This is the Little Giant SmartStep. It's their multi-purpose ladder. We have sold hundreds of thousands of the 24-in-1, single most popular ladder sold in America. This is kind of the indoor version that allows you to paint stairwells, change light bulbs. You should have changed the batteries in all your smoke detectors at the new year. If you haven't done that, we'll do that soon. But you'll also be able to use this outdoors for a lot of projects as well. I want to introduce you to our special guest. Good morning, how are you?
Hey Dan,
How are you?
Good, great.
This gentleman, he's kind of new to our family. This is Kenyon Allen. He's not new to Little Giant. You've been with them for...
Friday turned 23 years.
Did you? Oh,
last week, yeah.
That's just beautiful. Yep. 23 years of the same company.
Yeah. I started when I was a kid, just young.
I understand
5th grade.
What you mean. The Little Giant company, all you do is ladders and ladder accessories.
Ladders, ladder accessories, really good ladders and good accessories.
Personal opinion, because you're much more humble than I would be, these guys make the best products anywhere. It's a company based out of Utah. This is all they do. They are the specialist. How little does this ladder weigh?
This is 19 pounds. So really anybody can operate it. 19 pounds.
19 pounds, but it will hold
300 pounds. So a full-grown adult, and
that's unheard of.
You can move it around
for home ladders.
Yeah.
There's two major regulatory bodies, if you will, ANSI and OSHA.
Yep.
And ratings company. And this is rated for that 300-pound, like a commercial ladder,
right,
for in-home use. And it's not just one ladder. It does what you want your bigger outdoor Little Giant ladders to do, just in a smaller scale.
At a 300-pound capacity, it'll support a lot of weight. It's an aircraft-grade aluminum, so it's an alloy. The box construction, the welding on the rungs make it different. That's why we put a Little Giant name on it.
Those rungs don't wobble.
Correct.
And they won't wobble 5 years now, 10 years from now.
Right.
Yep, I agree.
The rubber feet make a big difference, and we talk about that lightly, but the rubber feet are a big deal. A ladder is only as good as the ground that it's on, so if you had hardwood tile floors, those rubber feet are going to grip where plastic might slip. The rungs are welded on, double pass welded. The best part of this entire ladder is the comfort step. We've taken a traditional step ladder with a spreader bar or a brace in the middle, and we put a no-pinch grip in the middle.
Which is
so that's how we open and close it. That's it, just one hand, it locks into place, and as I climb it, notice what happens to my feet.
Well, normally there would be a rung right here that blocks you. Look at how his feet are flat on this platform.
So completely supported. So 120 square inches, feels like you're standing on the ground. It has gives you the support, the balance. And then I can lean against this top cap, which again gives me another sense of balance.
Context,
Yeah, so when you're reaching or stretching, it gives you that that sense of balance.
And here's the best part. It's a Little Giant. Now watch what he can do. It's not just this A-frame ladder. It's adjustable with these quick locks right there.
So with the locks on the side, we call those rock locks. That's just one of our 120 patents that Little Giant has. And we can adjust it to work on hillsides or unlevel ground, make it different sizes or even different types of ladders.
Or even stairways.
Right.
And this mechanism is so sweet.
On the back side, so there are really only two things that make the ladder operate. The rock locks that adjust one side, the select grip, and you just turn that 90 degrees and you can adjust this at 1 foot intervals. Just turn that 90 degrees. And that's how we're able to work on staircases. You just literally take the ladder right up in the middle of the staircase with you. What I also like is getting in that 90-degree position. So often a step ladder gets us further away from the job than we would like.
So on a regular A-frame, the higher up you go, the farther away from the wall you get.
Which leads to overreaching or stretching.
Okay.
So we just turn that again 90 degrees, bring that down just 12 inches, and that allows you to climb up this one side and you're square.
So washing the windows, taking down the Christmas ornaments. It is now the end of January.
Exactly. You can see how she's working in the middle of a staircase. We all have a project, whether it's dusting, painting, something in the middle of a stairwell, or even these odd spaces on top of a fireplace. Everybody has some kind of project where they need to adjust the legs. This is my stepdaughter, Seattle. We'll give a shout out to her. Here she's changing a light bulb in the
now we cannot guarantee teenagers will do housework of any kind.
Exactly. It's a good chance, yeah.
Can I brag on price?
Yes.
I've got the Little Giant representative standing 2 feet next to me. Our price tag on this is $74 and change, or just under 75 bucks. The shipping and handling is free. So you're going to pay $75 for this ladder. Their retail price is $149.98. We're looking at almost half off for the ladder. It's really the best deal out there on the SmartStep. Now, I use nothing but Little Giant ladders on my farm. I've got the 24-in-1. I've got your big commercial length one,
sure,
which I use every day. It's the only way I can get up to the hayloft in the barn to feed livestock. But this is the one that's indoors, and I am in the process right now of doing a lot of painting work on the inside of this old farmhouse.
Yep.
Because my wife said, don't you think that room would look better this color? And I'm colorblind, I don't know.
Of course, yes.
But I just know to go, yes.
You say yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So look at this on a stairway.
Yeah. So
Look
here
at
we're
it
in the middle of the staircase.
So it goes from this size ladder.
Here we are just at 4 feet. So for storage, it folds up nice and small, compact, easy to store, and at only 19 pounds. That's why teenagers are willing to use it, because
Yep.
it's easy, it's light, but it's adjustable so that you can do things on staircases on an unlevel spot.
And you're rock solid steady.
Right. So you have
even on a staircase.
Wide base at the bottom gives you that stability. Again, the comfort step as I climb up here, but with the legs just shorter than the other,
yeah,
it allows me to work in the staircase. So if we were hanging a picture, if we were dusting the walls.
The house that my wife and I had first built before we moved to the farm, I had a beautiful staircase.
Yeah.
And I had a chandelier that the light bulb burned out in the first year we were there, and it remained burned out for 5 years.
Yeah, right.
Because we didn't have a Little Giant ladder.
Right.
There was no safe or sane way to get to that light bulb.
Yeah.
Now it's just independence. It's just, you got a project, you get the ladder, you get it done. Change the batteries in your smoke detectors. And I'll be screaming that for the next few days. If you didn't do it as a New Year's resolution, it's time to do it now. From someone who knows exactly what it's like to lose virtually everything in a house fire, change the batteries in your smoke detectors, but do it safely. It is such a good pleasure to have you. Welcome back, my friend, Kenny.
Thank you.
The price, $74.98. That Easy Pay, by the way, that goes away at the end of the day. We've got a great opportunity for you to save yourself some money, pay a small amount each month. You're paying half of what you would normally have to pay for that particular ladder. From Roberta's, these are the Popsicle Series